I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and give you my honest opinion about the performance today at Anfield. Look, was it 27 away games, 0 wins, I think 15 draws, something ridiculous like that. I can't even remember, or 15 losses, how many draws. I didn't look. All right, cool. I'll be real with you. At the end of the day, I thought that we was gonna do something today. First half, we started off poor. I feel like the positioning from certain players like Maitland-Niles, Hector Bellerin wasn't good enough. Liverpool had too much space. We gave them too much space, and it's like it's a common thing for us when it comes to going to Anfield. We always give them too much space. We give them too much respect, and I know a lot of people are saying that we wasn't at the races. No, we wasn't. I was a bit disappointed with certain players. Like I said, I've already mentioned that Maitland-Niles was a bit disappointed with positionally. Who else? Holding as well. I mean, like there were certain spells where he done well. I think definitely he had a stronger second half, but the first half, he kept making mistakes when they were playing out from the back. And like speaking of playing out from the back, to be honest, I don't mind it just as long as you don't give the ball away, just as long as you have an end product. And what I found is that it will get, maybe Leno will pass it to Louise will pass it to Tierney, then Tierney would look up, there's nothing there. I mean, Aubameyang's already blocked off, he's got a player in front of him, player behind him, he can't do anything, and it will end up just going back into the hands of Liverpool. And the first half, they showed you why they were champions. They showed you the dominance of their midfield, of their back line, everything. And even some of the goals that they scored. Trent, like, you're giving Trent Alexander-Arnold space. Like, he's going to punish you. And he's going to pick a pass as well. And it was just it was a game of two halves. Definitely the second half was a lot more better for us. But I think that we gave ourselves too much to do. Yes, we scored. The goal that we scored was lucky. Very, very lucky. Do you know what I mean? Even I was surprised to get it. And I think that if Lacazette actually hit the ball properly, that wouldn't have been a goal. But hey, you got to take it on the chin, and you got to take those goals. But they replied straight away, and this is the thing. Like, I know Robbie asked me about Leno. Who would I rather take? I would have rather, and I said this before, and people laughed at me. I would rather take Martinez, because there's certain things in the game. There's certain times in the game where you need your keeper to stand up, claim the ball, make an important save. Yes, Leno made a few decent saves today, but just some of the simple things he wasn't doing, like, the passes he was given, his distribution wasn't good enough. Him dominating his box wasn't good enough, in my opinion. So it was a bit disappointing, and it kind of confirms to me why I chose Martinez. So for all you people that were laughing at me, but yeah, it was just one of those things. Like, Liverpool, they played so well. We was basically chasing shadows. Xhaka and Xhaka, I should say. Sorry, Xhaka and El Neni they couldn't keep up with Ronaldo and Fabinho. I know a lot of people are saying about the red card for Mane. Should it have been a red card? Look, he made contact with his chin. I've seen reds given for it. Personally, if I was playing, I would have said it's a bit harsh. Like, he doesn't seem like that guy. He means it, but by the letter of the law, and if we're going by the letter of the law, it should have been a red, yes. So I would have probably said that was a red. But what I think happened is, because of all what's been going on over the weekend, there was a lot of pressure on the referees. There was a lot of pressure on VAR. So it was kind of like, we're not going to use it tonight. We're just going to let the game flow. I'm sure the referees were told, like, let the game flow. We're not going to step in too much because there's too much heat on VAR at the moment. And there was a few things that VAR could have been used for. A lot of challenges. Fabinho's challenge on Willian. There was a block by Fabinho on Aubameyang in the second half that wasn't given. Diego Jota, his goal, questionably that was a handball before, as he controlled the ball. Like, there's so many things. So by and large, look, we come away from Anfield with another L. It's definitely an improvement in a little bit in terms of the second half, but it's still not good enough. Why should we be happy with losing like that? We shouldn't be happy. So yeah, it's disappointing. Lacazette had chances. And I said, if Nketiah was in that position, he would have scored those goals. But I don't know. And you see the difference in terms of striking options. You see how selfish, how clinical Mane is, how clinical Salah can be. And then you saw Lacazette. Even though he might have thought he was in an offside position, he still missed. Like, he was just like, he was taking his time. He wasn't taking it serious. To me, in my opinion, he wasn't. And you saw by his reaction how he felt about it. So those are the chances that you have to take. Those are the chances that prove to Arteta that you're worthy of being started in the squad. So yeah, for me, I'd definitely drop him for the next game. I'll just start Nketiah because you had clear-cut chances to maybe get a point, get something out of it. Even though we didn't deserve it wholeheartedly, you had a point to get something out of it. What else about in the game? Ceballos. When Ceballos came on, changed the game. I was listening to like DT and like Troops, and they were saying about, or DT especially, where he's saying Ceballos, he's a ball carrying player, and he changed the whole momentum of the game because he wasn't just playing it from side to side or receiving it from the centre backs and passing it to the left or to the right. He was turning with the ball. He was dropping his shoulder. He was finding those passes. He was trying to find a through ball. And there's a few through balls that he put through for like Aubameyang, even Willian at the time, maybe even Pepe. But unfortunately, we wasn't able to capitalise off of them. But you just see the difference. And to be honest, you should have started him. I would have preferred if we started Gabriel at the back instead of Holden. Maybe that would have made a difference. And yeah, Pepe is just, I don't know what Pepe is doing right now because he's coming on and he's not doing it for us, which is very frustrating. But yeah, look, 3-1, we got humbled, brought back down to reality, to be honest. And to any of the Arsenal fans that thought that, you know, we are the shit, nah, we're not. We're far from it. And I think Arteta knows that. And I think the real fans, they know it as well. Like I said, I went into the game not expecting a lot, but I wanted us to just prove ourselves in terms of performance. And yeah, okay, maybe the second half we done a little bit better than the first, but that's still not good enough. It's still not good enough. And yeah, Aubameyang got frozen out of the game. They dealt with Aubameyang very well. And look, we played to their strengths. We played to their strengths and we gave them too much space to operate. And they punished us. That's the name of the game. That is football, my friends. And yeah, it's your boy Qualms, aka Technical Centre Backs. Thank you for listening. And I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these videos anyways. I'll probably do more reactions because I've been a bit lazy. So I do apologise. So yeah, I'm back. All right.